Good morning. This is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I'm here again in Robbie's shop. You've all seen, everybody that's been watching has seen Robbie in his machine shop. We're here with another friend, Lane,
with M Lazy L.
with M Lazy L YouTube and his homestead there. He's doing a lot of neat things there. He's a good friend of mine, but doesn't have very much. You want to talk about your experience in machine shops?
I don't have any experience.
Okay.
I was telling these guys I just burn up bits and throw them away.
So we're going to change that. Robbie's going to teach him how to sharpen these drill bits so he can quit throwing them away and get more life out of them.
And if Lane can do it, he has no experience at all. Never looked at a drill real close. No. If we can teach Lane how to do this in 15 minutes or less,
okay,
anybody can learn it because he has zero experience. So we're going to take him from zero to hero in 15 minutes here, hopefully. Okay,
good.
So now you can see,
all my bits away.
see this bit here, how that's coming down there at an angle, and this one here. Then if you look at the back here, you can see where it actually comes away. As if it was level or came up, this would hit when you're drilling, but instead you want this edge to hit. So this has to be ground slightly back. So that's what we'll do. And here's the motion I use to do it. This is just for explanation purposes.
Yeah, this is a big bit.
Yeah, it's kind of impractical to sharpen something this big. So drill bits are made of all kinds of different steel. Some of it is really good, and some of it is in between, and some of it's really trashy. So this is a really good one. This is, well, anyway, there's tons of different kinds of steel. So when we sharpen these, this edge here, we want just slightly downhill. Not just level, but slightly downhill, just a little bit. And then we sharpen it in a motion like this. We start here, you can hear it hitting, and then we go to like there. And the center here, you don't want to quite go there, and then you go back again when we're sharpening it. So let me show you how to do one. In fact, I could take a cut here. See this little piece across the middle of the bit? Mm-hmm. That's called the web. And this high spot, perfect if you have it keep it as narrow as possible, because that's the part that actually scuffs the metal, kind of pushes it out of the way, and this does the cutting. So when you're drilling with a really big drill like this, ideally you'd want to drill a hole that's as big as the web in the metal first. Then this one will push real easy because you're cutting using the cutting edges. You're not just kind of spinning it around. So we want to have this angle be pretty straight, and we want this, of course, evenly sharpened. We want these angles the same, and it's pretty easy if you just start it the same and you flip it around and do it the same like that. And of course, we want this coming downhill. This was sharpened someplace else. You see it kind of flips up a little bit here. Mm-hmm. That's not the best sharpening job. You want it all kind of evenly going down. This was done in the machine. See, they're pretty real even. They're real even. Well, anyway, let me grab a couple of bits and we'll show you, and then you can give her a shot.
Nice.
You can buy an expensive drill bit sharpening machine, and I've tried them. In my previous life, in my career, we bought one, and I can do just as good a job without buying an expensive machine, doing them by hand.
Yep.
I was just thinking something I could add to it is the fact I've got a super nice one of these.
Oh.
I've never used it.
Never used it.
I've got some cool tools that I got from an older guy who had cancer.
Oh,
I got his whole garage. And I got some sweet old stuff like Robbie's stuff, like sweet old stuff with the sweet old toolboxes and everything. Most of it I've never touched.
it's time to
Got a
learn.
nice one of these, like all kinds of stuff.
I inherit drill bits from all over, so I got all different kinds of them in here.
Yeah, I never throw a drill bit away. Even when I break it off, you
Yeah,
can
here's
still
a
sharpen them.
broken one right here. Here's 4 of them here. We got 2 of them that are broken.
Holy cow.
And these here, I don't know who did that, but that is, you want to keep the angle flat like this one. When you hold her up to the light and you see the pointier they are like this one, that's for wood. And when you see the ones they use for drill and railroad track, which is a self-hardening steel, work hardening, they're real a less sharp angle, I guess is a nice way to say it. So I do not like to sharpen them steep like this. They'll work, but a flatter makes the edges stronger, and they just cut better. So let me show you on this in here. Well, let's start here with this broken one. So when you break a drill, of course it's all messed up. So first thing you do is you take off the high spot. Let me get a little can of water here.
It's good on these drill bits when you're grinding on them to use some water to dip them in so you don't get them too hot.
All right, so after grinding a bit, they get kind of hot. So you'll want to just put them in water to cool them off a little bit. Okay, we got to go down a ways yet. Well, I guess we could probably get one like that. So you have that edge, this edge here, straight across, level with the floor, then you just do it a little bit more. So this is a smaller one. I'm going to do it, that's about level. I'll turn it just a little bit more, and that's my angle. I'm going to start pulling it out. You don't have to shake it like I do. I just let it shake your hand.
I think that's precision there.
Well, if the guy with precision can do it, anybody can do it.
If you kept it too still, just burn it anyway. Just burn the top.
So I go straight across, then I turn it just a little bit more. That's the one side.
Oh yeah, look at that.
See, it's coming around. Now this side's broken, so I don't have to grind as much. Go straight across and just a little bit more. Now that's roughly it. We got it roughed in pretty good. Now we're going to finish it up. You can see it's kind of going downhill, but I really left a little bit back here. That won't hurt as long as it's below the front edge here, which it is, just like on the big one, but I can take it down a little bit more. And here's this one. And when you're done, you can hold them up to the light, and the angle will be the same and the length will be the same. So this angle will be the same. across here, and the length of each of those cutting surfaces should be the same. Same angle. That's what we're shooting for, but they don't have to be perfect to work. If we had to be perfect to work, nothing would work ever. So, okay, I'm gonna go hold that straight across, tilt it just a little more. Do this one straight across, down just up here. Still got some in the middle. You can see instead of having the web sharp, it's a flat spot. That's where I hit it when I ground it flat in the beginning. So I'll have to take these down to let go the way. Pretty good. Straight across, down a little bit. It's not perfect. There's just a little bit of flat in there, but it's good enough. I believe this will cut. All right, Lane. Do you want to start with this broken one, or do you want to try one that's already been? This one's actually really nice. It's just dulled on the corners here. You can see right on the corner here it's dulled up. The rest of it, but if the corners are shot, it's dull.
How would you do that one?
Same thing.
You do it like here?
Just like this.
Or like that? On the
Just
top?
like this. Same thing. You go right in there just like this.
Okay.
Put that level across and then rotate just a little bit and keep the angle same with the wheel and give her a
You
shot.
want to round this off a little is what we're doing here, right?
So you just want to do this.
Yeah, we'll try it.
See. Okay. Make your angle out there. Okay. This has to be level with the floor. This edge across here has to be level with the floor. You don't want it up. You don't want it down. You want it level, and then just down just a bit. And then just
Like you rotate it from right here?
use the drill up and down. Going up. Okay, you're good. Over there.
Not bad, a little more.
Pick off a little bit more. Yeah, you want that corner to be good looking. Dang, that looks good. You can do that to the other side. You won the door prize.
Look at that. Now it's even sharp now. See that?
Is the corner good?
Not bad.
Yep.
It's still a little chipped off,
You might want to take another pass there.
but it is pretty good. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
just
it's a little
bit
tiny
right
on the
there.
edge, if you want to take another pass on that. Level and then just push a little bit. Dang. Can't help it if you're good, I guess, huh?
Looks pretty good.
Okay, take the other side.
See if you can do the other side. Same angle.
That's got to be right here, right? Does it have to be?
Just rotate it so this here front edge, the cutting edge, is level with the floor, and then just turn it a little bit.
Yes, that's got to be.
Right at the top, like this. There you go. There you go. That looks good.
One more pass, we'll catch that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, see, you got a pretty nice peak to it.
Okay, hold her up to the window and see if the angles are the
Oh
same.
man,
for
they're
both
pretty
sides.
good.
Can't help it if you're
I
good,
don't
right?
know. I don't know. Here, you gotta look at that. Can you see it? The peak. Look at that. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty close, man.
Little bit on one side, but it's pretty.
That is dang good. How did you do that? Tighten up the belt.
Boy, look at her go.
She's even doing fine metal strips. She's cutting so good.
The beauties of a sharp drill bit.
It's some 1-inch mild steel plate. Shot right through there in a short time. So, good job.
Okay, Lane, your homework assignment is to go use that new grinder that you've got. Go pick out some drill bits and sharpen a few of them with that new grinder.
Gonna have to. Now that I know I got.
You got a skill you didn't know you had.
That's right.
Thanks, Robbie and Lane, and please like and subscribe and check out Lane's YouTube channel. You want to
Lazy L.
M Lazy L YouTube.
So it's better to sharpen the drills when they get a little dull than run them until they just absolutely won't anymore. But even broken ones, as you can see, can be fixed up again, and they'll you keep them sharp and they'll last and cut. They're really a good drill bit is a very good investment, and they last for a lifetime.
Okay, thanks for watching.